Welcome back to the Church of Asgard. And the topic, as you can see, is what I have up on the screen. It's a very touchy subject. But sometimes you just gotta, come out with it. Man, wow. So I'm just thinking, like, where do I start with this? Where do I start? Well, first off, I have no addiction. Like, I have no addiction. If I had an addiction, I think I would, be doing it right now as we speak. I'd be doing it nearly 24/7 nonstop. And the title would be very different. But it has gotten so boring. Like it has. Like it has gotten so boring, and I think the main reason why it has become so boring because there's just too much of it nowadays. Every girl now or lady, young and old, are doing it now. There are many platforms. And not just the X-rated platforms, but you even have YouTube and TikTok and things like that where you can still, it's borderline, but you can still classify it as this. And there's just too much of it. And I think that's why, for me personally, it's just so boring now. And I can't, like, I honestly, I can't, I'm being real. I can't get off to it anymore. Like, I can't. Usually it's like this or that. I was more into the simple teasing, like the candid stuff. Sometimes the full on girl on guy or girl on girl. But I was more simple. I like the teasing, the twerking, the stripping, the just things are just like subtle, like down blouse, JOI videos, simple, fun, creative. But now it's like it doesn't work anymore because everyone's doing it. There's it's boring now. Like, I've seen it before. But again, I think it's because there's so much of it. And what was once new is now old. But every time you want something new, you may find it, but then that gets old. It loses its power. Its stimuli. And you're looking and you can't find what you want to see. And another thing, there's a lot of fake women out there, and I just get turned off by the fakeness. Like, to me, the fake butts and the fake breasts are a turnoff. I mean, some women, I'll give an exception to maybe 1% of them with the fake boobs are okay, but the rest, it's hard to find that it's a turnoff. It's a turnoff. And again, it's just boring. It's just too much out there, and some girls they have no purpose. They're just okay. They're bad at it. Some girls are just bad at being sexy. Some girls are just bad at doing this. Whether it's individual or doubles, whatever the case may be, they're just bad at it. And now with, OF, the only website, some of them shouldn't be doing it. Some of them don't want to be doing it. But they're doing it for money, but they don't want to be doing it. So they don't put as much effort into it. And then when you're there, it's like, this is the most boringest stuff I've ever seen. I'm not gonna. I could say a lot more about OF, but some of the things you've seen on there, it's like okay, for instance, you see them on YouTube, and they may have an interesting clip, interesting channel. So you say, since this is good, let's try OF. Maybe they'll have some better things there. So as soon as you subscribe, it just somehow you just lose interest already. The beginning may be fun, but after a while, after you bust it, it's like, for me, it's like you just lose interest already. And again, some of their stuff on YouTube is actually better than their stuff on OF. Because on OF, again, not to get too into right now, it's crap. It's garbage. You feel robbed. And I think that's probably part of why, this has become so boring. It's just boring now. Like, I've seen this before, and there's so much fakeness out there, and it's just the same things over and over. And again, this is like a good thing though. This is a good thing, as I know I really do. Like, I'm not an addict. I'm not like, overdoing it, but I think to completely stop is a good thing. To completely stop doing it is a perfect thing. So in a way, it's like a lose, but you win. You lose because it's so boring. You enjoyed it in the past. There were things there to stimulate you, but at the same time, it's good. Sorry, it's good because sorry, that's my train of thought. It's a lose-win because it's a waste of time. It's nasty. It's dirty. But at the same time, you still enjoy it. But at the same time, it's good that you're able to take a break and to separate yourself from doing it more. And my goal is to completely stop. And right now, it looks like I'm going to be there because things are just boring. It's boring. And I've been through like a lot. I've seen it all. Like I've seen it all. But my favorite stuff, you can judge me if you want. I liked, overall, I really enjoyed the candid stuff. I really enjoyed the candid stuff for the most part. When we're talking about this, and if I had to say what got me off the most, it would be the candid stuff. The hidden camera booty shots of random girls in the street. Like, that got me out because, I don't know, it just felt so natural. Felt so natural, so simple, so basic. But even that, eventually, it got boring. And even with that, I used to be on X Hamster. And X Hamster used to be like the capital of candid shots, candid videos. And now X Hamster is It's not the same website anymore. X Hamster is garbage now. But in a way, that's a good thing. I think in a way, it's a good thing that X Hamster is a garbage site now. But it's unfortunate because, again, X Hamster back in the day was like the capital of this, and it was like the capital of candid videos, and I really enjoyed it. It's so simple. Down blouse stuff, the JOI stuff. Now those are simple. I just like simple things. The full guy and girl thing, some of them it's go okay, but overall you get bored of it. Some of them are great, you get bored of it. Girl on girl, again, some of it's great, but you get bored of it. You go from professional to amateur, and amateur just seems so much better than the professional one. But eventually, I get bored of that. So eventually, we're really started with YouTube. I'm kind of going all over this, but it really started with YouTube. Back in the day, YouTube used to be, it was border this, but there was some good stuff on YouTube back in the day. There was, oh my goodness, back in the day, like say 2008 to maybe 2017, 16. There used to be some good stuff there. Twerking, it was, man. You watch one video on the side, they'll recommend you other videos of it. It was. YouTube back in the day was just great for it. And after you get bored of that, you go to the other stuff. I'm kind of bouncing back from this to YouTube. Then you get bored. You want more, but it's like you've seen this before. Videos are getting removed. You get bored. You're trying to find something new, and eventually, the next thing, I guess they could call it the last stop, was try-on hauls. Try-on hauls were the last stop. I liked try-on haul videos because it felt more natural and it was simple. Try-on haul videos were natural and it was simple. Not all of them. Some try-on haul videos, the girls act so fake and it's a turnoff, but most of them, some of them, the girls were very natural with it, fun with it, basic, simple, and I got what I came for. But eventually, even that gets oversaturated. Now every single girl is doing try-on haul videos. Old, young, fat, slim. Everyone's doing it now. And I think that's the problem again. It just gets so oversaturated where most of them who are doing it, it's crap. It's just crap. Most of them is crap. Whether or not they're doing it for reels, which maybe, or they're doing it for attention, which is most likely. Most try-on videos are just crap. It's crap because how the person portrays themselves, of them being fake and saying, "Hi guys," it's so fake and it's a turn up. I like when they're just natural with it. They don't have to try to be hot. But ones that have to try and they wear tons of makeup, you damn well know they're fake. You damn well know that they're bullshitting. You damn well know this is just for money and attention. But nothing wrong with that. Because you can be doing it for money and attention but still be great at it. And you could be doing it for money and attention and be trash at it. So it all depends on the person. And I'm a very very selective when it comes to this, the candid stuff, even maybe not even TikTok. I'm not on TikTok. Candid stuff, this stuff, try-on haul stuff. I'm very selective. Because most, I may like, let's say, I may like maybe 15 to maybe 25% of what I see. And the rest is either okay or just trash. But when it's oversaturated, the selectiveness goes down to maybe 15 to 10%. Because in these days, this industry, whether it's Tron Halls, Candid stuff, the real thing, Joy, whatever the case may be, it's oversaturated and most of it is garbage. Most of it is garbage. And again, it's just boring. And it has made it so boring. Like you've seen it before. Like you've seen it before. Even though you think that this girl looks hot, but you've seen it before, but it's like, I've seen this before. This is getting boring. It's you lose that that energy for it. Lost train of thought again. But yeah, it's just boring. And I wouldn't say I've had an addiction. It's just something I did. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed what I watched. But now it's like it's just boring. It is. And again, it's oversaturated. Every girl is doing it now. It's all over. It's all over. And many girls that are doing it, most of them just don't want to do it. But it's like they have no choice. They have no other skills or other opportunities, so they rely on doing it. And that's why they put out these trash videos, but then it comes the simp. And I think simping is a hell of a drug. I hate simps. Simps are just they're so ugh. When you read their comments, it's like, really? Like, you're really gonna say that? Like, dude, you realize this girl does not care about you. Why like don't you like in the way they give compliments, it's like, dude, this is so bad. It looks bad. I never went that low. And the whole time of doing this, I've never actually made any comments whatsoever on any video whatsoever. I've never made a comment about anyone. I didn't compliment anyone. I just got what I came for and left, pretty much. We got these simps though, man. Either on YouTube, TikTok, all over this internet. It's horrible. Instagram, it is just horrible. Simping, why do they exist? Can't they see what they're doing is just, it's annoying. It's horrible. Don't they know that these girls do not really care about them? They're not going to care about they're not going to care for what millions of their followers or their subscribers. They're not going to care about all of them. They may care about one, maybe two. And chances are they probably already know that person in person. But here we have simps making these comments, complimenting them as if they care. And going back to try-on halls and OF, there are simps that will buy these girls things from Amazon, their wish list, and they will pay for it and give it to them. I'm not joking. There are simps that will literally buy these girls their wish lists and send it to them. Subbing to a page is one thing. That's one thing. But going out your way and paying for clothes or other items for them is man, simping is just I hate simps, man. They're just disgusting, man. I hate them, man. They just again, and it's not even just the women that have ruined this. It's also the simps. The simps on Instagram, the simps on YouTube, all these other sites, OF, TikTok, all over. They have ruined it for everyone else with their simp behavior. I hate simps. Hate simps. Just hate them. They've assisted into this. I personally think I want to say it's a dying culture, but to me, it's a dying culture. It may seem like it's doing very well because there's so much of it, but it's like a balloon. The more you put air in a balloon, it may make the balloon look good, may float better, but the more air in a balloon, the more it's going to burst. So I think if this culture continues to be oversaturated with various platforms, eventually it's going to fail. Not just in the industry, but also physically for the person, for their mental, their emotional, their physical, their well-being. It's going to eventually backfire because there's too much of it. And we live in such a dumbed down society, a dumbed down world where people have no control and no sense of self. We have simps buying random girls' shit. You sub to a girl, then you're going to go and buy her shit? Then you're going to pay $50 for a video to see the same shit that could be for free, that is all over? Man. But yeah, it is boring. Like it is. And I'm on the verge of stopping. I'm not gonna, and I want to say I'm gonna stop completely, but there may be times, it just happens, and I don't want that to happen, but even if it does happen, like what is there to watch though? I'm already bored, so I think boredom, actually does, help with this issue. So yeah. PORN is very boring. In the very beginning, it was very fun. A lot of things out there, a lot of creative things, very simple things. I was very selective on what I watched. I really liked the candid stuff, the JOI stuff, the stripping stuff, teasing, twerking stuff, down blouse stuff. Simple things. Try-on haul things, I like that, but all of it has either been taken down, either there's too much of it. There are, girls that shouldn't even be doing this because they're so trash. And personally, I just lost interest in this whole industry thing. So yeah. So this is, again, a Church of Asgard, and I hope you've learned something. I hope you've enjoyed listening to me ramble about things. And so yeah, so thank you for watching.